we'll see a problem, example problem, how to solve by using multiplicative congruential method. Okay. In previous session, we have seen the problem with congruential method, that is where C value is not equal to 0. So it is mixed congruential method. We have solved the problem. Now we'll see by using multiplicative congruential method how to solve the problem, how to find the random numbers. We'll be seeing now with this example. Okay. Here the problem is given like this. Generate 3 random numbers using x naught equal to 63, that is seed value. Seed value they have given 63 and a equal to 19, c equal to 0 and m equal to 100. Okay, if they ask us to generate random numbers by giving x naught value, a value and c value is equal to 0 and m value, then which technique we should follow to generate the random numbers? Here the value is c equal to 0 they have given, so it is a multiplicative congruential method we should follow to generate the random numbers. Okay, where here in this problem the given values are x naught equal to 63, a equal to 19 and c value they have given equal to 0. That means it is a multiplicative congruential method. Okay, and m value is given as m equal to 100. So if it is in multiplicative congruential method, how to find the x naught value? X naught value formula in this multiplicative congruential method is xi plus 1 is equal to a into xi mod m. Okay, we are not adding c value. C value is 0 here. So it is the c value is 0. So it is a multiplicative congruential method to generate the random numbers here. Okay, so xi plus 1 equal to a into xi mod m. And here, how many random numbers they have asked us to find? They have asked us to find the 3 random numbers. So when I equal to 0, what is the random number? When I equal to 1, what is the random number? When I equal to 2, what is the random number we need to find? Okay, first we'll see what is given in the problem that we have written here. X naught value, that is nothing but seed value. Okay, seed value is given in the question, that is x naught is equal to 63, a is equal to 19, c equal to 0, m equal to 100 they have given. When I value is equal to 0, we need to find what is the random number, that is Ri, R0 value we need to find. When I equal to 0, what is the R0 value? R0 value is nothing but random number 1. Okay, first random number R0. When I equal to 0, the formula will be like this: xi plus 1 is equal to a into xi mod m. This is the formula to find the xi value. Okay, so here the when I equal to 0, xi plus 1 value will become, it will become x 0 plus 1, that is x1. Okay, then here in this formula, if you substitute I value is equal to 0, the formula will be looks like this: a into xi place we will write x naught. Okay, where I equal to 0, so a into x naught mod m. Okay, and in problem they have given the x naught value, a value, c value and m value. Okay, here we are following this multiplicative congruential method, so we don't need to use the c value here. Okay, so now x1 is equal to, a value will substitute here, a value is 19, 19 into x naught value. X naught value they have given 63. 19 into 63 mod 100. 100. M value they have given as 100. Okay. If you calculate this 19 into 63, if you do, we will get 1197 mod 100. Okay. 1197 mod 100. How much you will get? 97. So that is x1 is equal to 97. Okay, now if you know the x1 value, how to find the random number? Random number can be calculated by using the formula r equal to x by m. Okay, here we are calculating r1. R1 is equal to x1 divided by m. That is, x1 value is what? 97. 97 divided by 100. That will get 0.97. This is the first random digit we have calculated by using this values, given values in multiplicative congruential technique we have used to identify the random number. Understood, right? Like the same way we need to calculate it, random number 2, random number 3. Okay. Now, when I equal to 1, we need to find what is the x value. That when I equal to 1, substitute the 1 in the formula here. That is xi plus 1 equal to a into xi mod m. Okay. I equal to 1, you substitute here. We will get 1 plus 1, it is x2 equal to a into x1 mod m. Okay. Here a value is given in the question, that is 17, and x1 value we have calculated here. Okay. X1 value, how much we got? X1 value we got it as 97. 17 into 97 mod m value also given in the problem, that is 100. Okay. 17 into 97 mod 100 will get 43. Okay. That is nothing but x2 value. If you know the x2 value, we know how to find random number 2. That is R2 is equal to x2 by m. X2 value we got it as 43 divided by m value we have given in the problem is 100. 43 by 100, it is 0.43 is the second random digit. Okay. Now we need to find the random digit when I equal to 2. Okay. X3 is equal to, now I equal to 2, if you substitute in this formula, xi plus 1 is equal to a into xi mod m. In this place, if you substitute I equal to 2. Now, if you substitute I equal to 2, what will happen here? This is 2 plus 1, it is 3. X3 value we will get x3 equal to a into x2 mod m. Okay, that is the formula. In that formula, we need to substitute the value. X3 is equal to a value we know, it is given in the question, that is 19 into x2 value. X2 value we have calculated here. X2 value is 43. 43 will substitute 19 into 43 mod m value is given in the problem. So m is equal to 100. That we will substitute here in this formula. We will get 19 into 43 mod 100, we will get 17. Okay, x3 value we will get 17. If we know the x3 value, we know how to find the random number. That is R3 is equal to x3 divided by m. That is the formula to calculate random number. R value is equal to x by m. Here R3 value we are calculating. R3 is equal to x3 by m. X3 value we have, how much we got here? That is 17 divided by m value is given in the question, that is 100. Okay, 17 by 100 we will get 0.17. R3 value will get 0.17. So these are the 3 random numbers we have generated by using given x0 value, a value, c value and m value. That is 0.97, 0.43 and 0.17 are the 3 random numbers which we have generated. Okay, we'll see next problem. Take down this next problem. Find the period of the generator for x0 equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, here they are asking us to find the period of generator for x0 equal to 1, we need to find the random numbers. X0 equal to 2, we need to find the random numbers. X0 equal to 3, we need to find the random numbers. X0 equal to 4, we need to find the random numbers. Okay, by using MPCM. What is MPCM means? It is multiplicative congruential method. Okay, by using multiplicative congruential method, they are asking us to generate the random numbers, and they have given the x naught value. They have asked us to assume it. Find the random numbers by assuming x naught equal to 1. Find the random numbers by assuming x naught equal to 2. Find the random number assuming x naught equal to 3. Find the random numbers assuming x naught equal to 4. Okay, by using MPCM, that is multiplicative congruential method. That means what? Multiplicative congruential method is what? When C value is equal to 0. Okay, so in the equation to find the xi value, what is the equation will come? Formula will come xi plus 1 is equal to a into xi mod m. There will be no C value in MPCM. Okay, multiplicative congruential method. Okay, and assume that whenever the seed is 1 or 3, okay, the sequence has 16 periods. Okay, assume that when the seed value is, when the x naught is equal to 1 or x naught equal to 3, that time the sequence will have 16 periods. Okay, whenever the seed is 2 and the sequence has 8 periods. Okay, whenever the x naught value is 2, then the sequence should have 8 periods. Okay, and whenever the seed is 4, the sequence should have the length of 4. Okay, we need to generate the sequence of random numbers till 4 here. Okay, here they have given the condition that if the sequence they have asked us to generate the random numbers for assuming that x naught equal to 1 and x naught equal to 2, x naught equal to 3 and x naught equal to 4. Okay, and they have told that assume that whenever the seed is 1 or 3, that means whenever x naught is equal to 1 or x naught equal to 3, the sequence has 16 periods. Okay, whenever the seed is 2 and the sequence should be 8 periods. Okay, if it is x naught equal to 2, we need to find the random numbers for only 8 periods. Okay, 8, that means I value equal to 8. Until that we need to find the xi values. Okay, next here they have given another condition that whenever seed is 4, the sequence has the length of 4 periods. Only until I equal to 4 we need to calculate. If the seed value is 4, that is x naught equal to 4, we need to find the random numbers only till I value equal to 4. Okay, only till I value equal to 4 we need to find the x values here. Okay, find the period of generator for x naught equal to 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, here they have asked us to assume that seed values as x naught equal to 1, x naught equal to 2, x naught equal to 3 and x naught equal to 4, and they have asked us to calculate this problem by using MPCM, that is multiplicative congruential method. That means there will be no C value. While calculating x value, we should not use C value. Okay, that is multiplicative congruential method. Okay, what is the formula to find the multiplicative congruential method? X value, xi plus 1 equal to a into xi mod m. Okay, there will be no C part in this MPCM. And here they have asked us to assume that whenever the seed is 1 or 3, the sequence should have 16 periods. That is I equal to 0 to 16 we need to calculate. Okay, I equal to 0 to 16, I equal to 1 to 16 we need to calculate. Okay, 16 numbers of I we need to calculate the xi value. Okay, and here one more condition they have given. Whenever the seed is 2, okay, whenever the seed value is 2, that is x naught value is 2, we need to find the xi values until the periods are 8 periods. That is I equal to 1 to 8 we need to calculate it. Okay, and whenever the seed is 4, the sequence has the length of 4 periods. Okay, and also they have given the a value equal to 13, m equal to 16. Okay, this is the problem. they have asked us to generate the xi values, and that for that also they have given the conditions, and they have given the seed value, that is x naught value. They have given 4 different seed values. Assume we need to assume x naught equal to 1, and we should find the xi values till 16 periods. Okay, and we need to assume that x naught equal to 2, we need to find the xi values till 18 periods. That means I equal to 8. Till I equal to 8, we need to calculate the xi values. Okay, and they have also given that if x naught equal to 3, okay, if the seed is equal to 3, we need to find the xi values for 16 periods. That means I equal to 16. Till I equal to 16, we need to calculate it. And one more condition they have given, that if x naught equal to 4, then they have asked us to find the xi values until I equal to 4. Okay, that is the length, period length they have given 4, means till I equal to 4, we need to calculate the xi values. Okay, and they have given the a value and m value. A value is 13, m value is 64. Okay, and first, uniformity and independence are primary properties of random numbers. Okay, while going for generating the random numbers, the what properties the random number should follow? Uniformity and independence. Okay, these are the primary important properties of random numbers. And secondary properties are maximum density and period. Okay, secondary property of the random number is density and period. Okay, here we have 4 cases. That is when x naught equal to 1, x naught equal to 2, x naught equal to 3, and x naught equal to 4. Okay, the maximum period they have given is p equal to 16. Okay, that is when in the question they have asked us to calculate the xi value for I equal to 16 for x naught equal to 1 or x naught equal to 3. If x naught equal to 1 or x naught equal to 3, we need to find the xi values for period of 16. Okay, and next they have given the period of p equal to 18 for x naught equal to 2, and the period of p equal to 4 for x naught equal to 4. If x naught equal to 4, they have asked us to calculate 4 values. Okay, the length of period length should be 4. That is I value, until I value is 4, we need to find the xi value. Okay, now we'll consider each of these cases and find out the corresponding x naught value for the given periods. Okay, here they have asked us to find x naught value for given period length. Okay, so first we'll calculate, we'll assume that the first case we'll see, a seed value will take as 1. Okay, in the question they have given, they asked us to find x values when seed value is 1, x value, find the seed value, find the x value when seed value is 2, find the x value when seed value is 3, find the x value when seed value is 4. Okay, so they have asked us to find it. They gave 3 different seed values, and they have asked us to find the xi values. Okay, now we'll assume that x equal to 1. Okay, first case we are considering x not equal to 1. Okay, that is period 1, and the question they have given a value and m value. A equal to 13, m equal to 64. Okay, here seed is 1, that is x not equal to 1. Okay, and they have given the period is 16. Okay, so let I be the number of periods. Okay, I is the number of periods. So that is x not equal to 1 has 16 periods. Okay, x not equal to 1 has 16 periods. They have asked in the question, they have asked us to, if x not equal to 1, they have asked us to find the xi values for period of 16. Okay, so I is period means the x not equal to I will have 16 periods. Okay, now we know the formula to calculate, generate the random numbers. For that, xi value formula for the Multiplicative congruential method is xi plus 1 is equal to a into xi mod m. Okay, for this formula we'll substitute these values. Okay, when I equal to 0 to I equal to 15, that means total 16 periods we need to calculate it. Okay, so now first value, when I equal to 0, we will calculate the xi value, that is x0. In this formula we'll substitute I value equal to 0. X0 plus 1 is equal to a into x0 mod m. This formula will become like this if you substitute the I value equal to 0 in this formula. Okay, x0 plus 1 is equal to x1, and a value is given in the problem, and x0 value also given in the problem, and m value also given in the problem. We'll substitute these values. A is given in the problem as 13, x0 value is given in the problem as 1, because this is the first case, so we are considering x not equal to 1. Okay, 13 into 1 mod m value is given in the problem, that is 64. 13 into 1 mod 64, we will get 13 mod 64, we will get 13. Okay, x1 value we will get 13. Okay, now we need to find when I equal to 1. When I equal to 1, what is the xi value? Okay, so when I equal to 1, xi value calculating formula is xi plus 1 is equal to a into x1 mod m. Okay, here I value is 1, so we have substituted here 1 here. Okay, x I plus 1 equal to axi mod m, will substitute the I value equal to 1. We will get x1 plus 1 equal to ax1 mod m. Okay, 1 plus 1 is 2, that is x2 we will get, that equal to, and a value is given in the problem, that is a value is given as 13, m value is given as 64. Okay, and x1 value we have calculated, x1 value we got 13. Okay, a into x1 value 13 mod m value is given in the problem, that is 64. If we'll calculate this, we will get 13 into 13 169 mod 64. 169 mod 64 will get 41. Okay, x2 value we will get 41. Okay, similarly we'll find up to I equal to 15. Okay, when I equal to 15, what will be the value here? X 15 plus 1 is equal to a into x15 mod 5. Okay, x15 value we will calculate it in the, when I equal to 14, we will get the x15 value. Okay, that x15 value we have got it 5. That 5 we are substituted here, and we got x16 value as 1. Okay, now we'll do for case 2. In case 2, they have asked us to calculate xi values for period of 8. Okay, until I value is 8, we need to calculate the xi values. Okay, when x naught is equal to 2. Okay, seed value, we need to consider seed value as 2, and we should find the xi values for 8 periods. Okay, here seed value is 2, period is 8. Okay, when I equal to 0, we will be finding the x1 xi value here. Okay, here we need to, in the question they have asked us to find the xi values for the period of 8 periods. Okay, that is I value is 0 to 7, we need to find the xi values. Okay, so we'll substitute x I equal to 0 in this formula, xi plus 1 equal to a into xi mod m. Okay, I value is 0. So 0 plus 1 is 1. So we will get x1 value here. It is a into xi. Xi value is 0. A into x naught mod m. Okay. X naught value here it is given. The case 2, we need to consider x naught value as 2 only. So we'll substitute 2 here. X naught plus, we'll substitute 2. A value is given in the question. That is, a value is given as 13, and m value also given in the question, that is 64. Okay, so 13 into 2 into mod 64, we will get 26. X1 value as 26. Now we need to find when I equal to 1. Okay, when I equal to 1, what is the xi value we need to find? When I equal to 1, xi value calculation formula is xi plus 1 is equal to axi mod m. When I equal to 1, wherever I is there, we'll substitute 1 here. So we'll get the formula will become like this. X1 plus 1, that is x2, is equal to ax1 mod m. Okay, a value is given in the question, m value also given in the question. A value is 13, m is 64. And x1 value we have calculated in the previous iteration. Okay, x1 value we have got 26. We'll substitute the 26 here. 13 into 26 mod 64, we will get 18. Okay, x2 value we will get 18. Okay, similarly we need to find up to I value is equal to 7. Okay, here I have solved. When I value is equal to 7, we will find x8 value. X8 is equal to a into x7 mod m. Okay, x7 value we will get 10. So that value will substitute here. A into, that is 13 into x7 value 10 mod m value 64. Okay, if we'll calculate this, we will get x8 value as 2. Okay, similarly we need to solve for the case 3. Case 3, they have, what is the case 3? Here we are assuming seed value as 3. Okay, in the question they have asked us to find seed value is 1, seed value is 2, seed value is 3. When seed value is 4, we need to find the xi values. Okay, here now we'll consider the third case when x not equal to 3. Okay, here they have asked us to find the xi values for the periods of 16. Okay, for 16 periods we need to find the xi values here. Okay, that is when I equal to 0 to 15, we need to calculate the xi value. Okay, when I equal to 0, find x1 value. Okay, the initial seed value is 3, we need to consider. Okay, a value and m values are given in the problem. A is 13, m is 64. That will substitute in this formula. When I equal to 0, xi plus 1 is equal to a into xi plus a into xi mod m. Okay, xi plus 1 equal to a into xi mod m. That I value will substitute it as 0. 0 plus 1 is equal to a into x naught mod m. X naught value is 3 here. In case 3, x naught value is 3. So we'll substitute x naught place 3 and a value is given in the problem, that is 13. M value is given in the problem, that is 64. We'll get x1 is equal to 39. Okay. Similarly, we will find up to I equal to 15. Okay. Here I have calculated for I equal to 15. What is the xi value? Okay. When I equal to 15, xi value will be x16, that equal to a into x15 mod 64. Okay, x15 value we will find it in the previous iteration, that is when I equal to 14, we will get x15 value, that is 15. We'll substitute here 13 into 15 mod 64. Okay, you people need to do for, here I have solved it for I equal to 0 and I equal to 15. You need to solve this for I equal to 1, I equal to 2, I equal to 3, I equal to 4, I equal to 5, I equal to 6, I equal to 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, until I equal to 14 you need to calculate, and here I have calculated for I equal to 15. We got x16 equal to 3. Okay, now we'll consider next case, that is x not equal to 4. Okay, case 4, they have asked us to consider seed value as 4 and and they have asked us to calculate it for xi value for the period of 4. That means I equal to 0 to I equal to 3, we need to calculate xi value. Okay, when I equal to 0, what is the xi value? When I equal to 0, x1 is equal to a into x naught mod m. X naught value here it is given as 4. Okay, a value is given as 13. 13 into 4 mod 64, we will get 52. Okay, similarly we need to find it for I equal to 1, I equal to 2 and I equal to 3. Okay, here I have calculated it for I equal to 3. Okay, so that is when I equal to 3, x4 is equal to a into x3 mod m. Okay, a value will get, it is given in the problem, that is 13 into x3 value. X3 value we might have calculated when I equal to 2. Okay, I equal to 2, we will get the x3 value. X3 value we have got 20. That 20 I am substituting here. 13 into 20 mod 64. 64 is the m value. M value is also given in the problem. Okay, 13 into 20 mod 64, we will get 4. Okay, that we will write it as a table here. Okay, it's a periods. We are representing I equal to 1, I equal to 2, I equal to 3, I equal to 4, I equal to 5, I equal to 6, I equal to 7, I equal to 8, I equal to 9, I equal to 10, I equal to 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, 16 periods maximum they have asked us to calculate. Okay, and xi value, what is the xi value? When x not equal to 1, what is the I value is the first initial period value. When x not equal to 1, what is the xi value? We need to write it here. What is the xi value? We have got it here. When I initial period x not equal to 1, yeah, when x not equal to 1, what is the first xi value we got? That is 13. Okay, next it is 41. That we'll write it in that table, all the periods. Okay, when x not equal to 1, we got xi value is period 1, we got xi value is 13, period 2 we got xi value is 41, period 3 xi value we got it as 21, period 4 we got xi value as 17, period 5 xi value as 29, period 6 xi value we got it as 57, period 7 we got xi value 37, period 8 we got xi value 33. Okay, like that all 16 periods we will write it here. Okay, this is I value 0 to 15. Okay, if you write it as, if you periods wise, if you write it as, it is 1 to 16. Okay, when I equal to 0, we got xi value as 13. When I equal to 1, we got xi value as 41. Okay, like that. For x not, second case, x not equal to 2, what is the xi value? That will write it in this column. Okay, and they have given in the question, if it is x not equal to 2, we need to find the xi values for the period of 8 periods. Okay, when I equal to 0 to 7, we need to calculate the xi values. Next case, they have asked us to find 16 periods. When we need, that time we need to take seed value as 3. X not equal to 3, we need to find xi values for 16 periods. And in the question, next case they have given, when x not is equal to 4, they have asked us to find the xi values for 4 period. That is I equal to 0, I equal to 1, I equal to 2, I equal to 3. Okay, these are the xi values. In this way we need to calculate it. And we have represented that all xi values and respective periods in this tabular form.